You do Saturday night. Well, number two's got a friend she went to diesel school with out. And they're doing wheelchair races down the driveway. Looks to me like they're both on the brakes most of the way down. Her friend's daughter's hiding on the other side over here by the fuel pump, staying out of the way. Smart kid. Yeah, number one and number two used to have little Tonka trucks. You get up there to the corner by the tree up there. Come down, and come down the driveway. So, yeah, ain't the first time. I used to take my little red wagon to the top and come all the way down. Sometimes it didn't stop. Oh, there, they made it clear down there. Well, I figured I was still out here after getting you that clip of the wheelchair races. Oh, hunting and stuff, he ought to like that. He's mentioned wanting to come out and do that a few times. Oh, thought I'd get you what's left of the sunset. Yeah, gotta tip it a long ways. There's some color. And the moon. Just a sliver up there. Frogs down there making noise. Light just came on a few minutes ago. Well, probably 10-15 minutes ago now, I guess. Nice peaceful night. Don't hear a bunch of cars out on the highway. That's kind of nice when I gotta listen to that crap in the evening. Oh, I was gonna say what I thought was a calf eating, but I think it's just a cow down below another one. And it's not wanting to focus very well. Oh well, I'll get you some more tomorrow. See what we do tomorrow. As my fans await, they're not very patient. Calves aren't too bad, but made my rounds, gotta sit down, let my back feel a little bit better before I gotta climb up on that walkway and see if they can knock me off, play pinball with me, whatever they do. And I gotta fill the buckets for the other group. They get scooped out of a tote. This over here is easy. And Blue, leave the baby alone. This comes out of the hopper, out of the bin, whatever. Watched the video just a few minutes ago. One I'd been kind of wondering if it wasn't going to show up. Most of you have heard of or watched Jeff Raymond. I've watched him, I don't know, 3-4 years anyway. As long as I've been watching YouTube videos, maybe 5 years. Either way, it's been a while. He don't like commercials on videos, and I don't blame him. I mean, sometimes I feel kind of bad because I opted to go that route. But, you know, the option's given. Once you get so far, you can make a little bit of money off it, and that's turned out to be such a frickin' joke, it's not funny. Well, if you don't have 100,000 subscribers and 20 million hours of watch time every month, you don't make squat. Honest, I can't even buy one dinner for Becky and I in 1 month's time. And they keep messing with that. It's almost half of what it was now. Yet there's more subscribers and there's more watch time. And they've put more commercials on too. Well, hey, that means I should be getting a little more. You know, I didn't come here for the money to begin with. I never thought I'd have over 100. Excuse me. Never thought I'd have over 100 subscribers. Well, Jeff had, I think, 6.4K. I think it was 6.3, 6.4, somewhere in there. He's had a fairly good following for a long time. Nice guy. I mean, I'd like to know him in person. I'd like to shake his hand, that kind of thing. As with a lot of you out there, but, you know, geography tends to make a difference for that happening sometimes. Anyway, he's the, I believe, third channel that I watch that has unplugged it. He's the biggest one that's unplugged it. Because most of the bigger ones are monetized. Not all, but most of them. But there's been some smaller ones that, you know, they may never get monetized because they may never get big enough, but I like them. And they're throwing ads on there. So I shared Jeff's last video on my community page. If you go watch it or you want to go check his channel out, that's the only video you will find. He took everything down. But it, you know, he says he's done, and I'd say I don't blame him. It pisses me off the way they've started doing things in the last year and a half. Especially the last year. Notifications suck. I spend more time looking for comments than they spend letting me know about any of them. And, you know, honest, I've thought the same thing Jeff thought. God, she's loud. I've thought the same thing as Jeff has done, you know. It's like there's going to come a time where I'm going to say screw it. You know, and I don't know if the commercials are hurting my views. I don't know. I mean, like I say, it don't matter. I never thought I was going to have over 100 subs to begin with. And at 100 subs, all you got is just something for people to watch. You know, maybe you got the interaction with a few, and that's about it. But, say my thinking for like the last 6 or 8 months has been YouTube's going downhill, and somebody's going to come up with something better. There are other things out there that I know a lot of people have switched to. I have not. I've stuck it out here hoping that it'll work out. And, you know, God knows what you'll get. You might get 2 videos today. You might get one short one. You might get one way too long to watch. But you got over 5 minutes of my morning thought. And, yeah, I mean, I've wanted to say it for quite a while. I just haven't. Jeff said it. So, well, by the way, his only video, the comments are turned off. So you can't give him a bad time about it. And I don't blame him there. But his channel definitely will be missed. There's a lot of content that, you know, things he could look back on, things his grandkids could look back on. And, you know, unless he saved it to his computer, it's all gone. But like I said, I don't blame him. I really don't. Okay, maybe you'll get something else to this. Maybe you won't. Either way, O23 needs to shut up. She's spoiled. She had twins a few years ago. I think she did. Maybe she didn't. She did have a calf who stepped down into between 2 pieces on a culvert on a crossing. And kind of ripped her leg up really bad. But she's a sweet cow. She's just boisterous this morning. But I gotta get going. Well, I finished feeding. Just thought I'd show you some of the calves. There's that little goggle-eyed sucker that he will sit here and he will watch me all day long. Don't want nothing to do with me if I get close. Oh, the one just walking up by the gate here, turning her head and licking her shoulder. That's O23's calf. She's not too bad. Her calves are usually pretty friendly when they're little. And let's see. I think it's that one laying in the middle of the screen. I think he's the friendly one. Pretty sure it's him. Oh, and the one behind O23, that's that 3-year-old calf she was in with the 2-year-olds. Had the alien face. He's still got a big, wide frickin' head. His right eye still bugs out a little bit, but not too much. But his head is just frickin' huge. He ever grows into the width of that head. Of course, it's short for its width, but he is a nice looking big calf too. 713E. I don't know who that one's mama really is. I mean, I see her. I think she's got a long, skinny face. She's just been laying there since she got done eating some grain and just watching me. So, oh, 023 is hungry. She's gonna eat the gate. Maybe there's some good bird poop on it or something. I don't know. There's bird poop on everything in here. And obviously there's still some moisture in the grass, because if you could hear that ploppy plop plop plop, that's some pretty loose stuff coming out of a cow. That's expected when we get on grass. They'll do that. I mean, they'll firm up here in another month. Literally in another month. It takes them that long. At least the moisture's in the grass, because it sure as heck ain't in the ground. And obviously, by the looks of the calves, they're all milking good. I haven't even, no, I think it's that friendly one. I think that's the one that number 2 was slipping a bottle to. And he's looking great. So we'll find out when we wean him whose mamas did the best, though. But anyway, down there in the outside run beside the pregnant cows, there's a farmhand F11 loader sitting there. And right here, there's a 4010 with a blown head gasket. We did kind of determine it's got to be the head gasket, not the oil cooler. We just got the hood off. Not that I want to take it back and forth much with no water in it, but I'm thinking tomorrow if she'll fire back up again, which she's running fine. But I'm thinking tomorrow she's going to get acquainted with the pressure washer again, because there ain't no sense in even thinking about starting to take it apart with that much crap in there. So we put Nick to work. He's pretty clean on this side, but man, his backside's dirty for him. And number 2, she's cleaned up pretty much now. Only got a little bit on her.
Only a little bit.
But yeah, you can tell we haven't had the hood off for a few years. I know the hood hasn't been off in, I don't know, probably 10 years, I guess. So anyway, reminded me of a song that's in a lot of TikTok videos. Englishman singing about he's had an absolute of a day. Fits in really well. Hey, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you all had a good weekend. Even though, what is this? Yeah, this is Sunday, ain't it? Yeah. Yeah, she says it's Sunday. Okay, hope you all had a good weekend then. Look forward to the week.